first time watching Baby Reindeer Netflix show, and this is the finale of that show, episode 7. It's a very interesting, a very, I don't want to say entertaining, because it's about a topic that is not entertaining at all. It's actually about a very dark and sensitive and serious topic, but they do have a lot of funny moments in the show. I do like the way they have this sort of a shift between the tone during episodes and of course from episode to episode as well. It's a very well done show. It's a very well acted show, a very well written show. I'm loving it, and that is the reason why I pretty much saw all of it, really, with the exception of 1 or 2 episodes in one sitting. Yeah, no. So they're all the episodes before this are on the channel. You can check them out. And also let me know in the comments down below. Well, one, what you think about the show, but also any other shows or movies that you would like me to see in the future. And don't forget to subscribe. So when I do those movies and shows, you can see them, you know? You'll be notified. Also, teeny tiny little question before we get into the finale. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing just lovely. My name's Affan. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Now then, let's just jump into it without any further ado. Here we go.
I uploaded the video to YouTube and it went viral. In a matter of weeks, I went from a walking ghost to the center of a media storm. It was so I almost didn't notice that Martha had stopped emailing. Too distracted by all the new work opportunities to take note. Took over and I just...
Oh, wow.
Last radio shows, bigger gigs, better crowds. Everyone suddenly wanted a piece of me. For the first time in my life, I really felt like I was going somewhere.
Donnie
Wow.
Although there is a guy in the front row here looking at me a bit funny. Is it possible to get a DBS check on this guy, please?
What does DBS mean?
I wasn't going to speak to you ever again, but I've just been putting down the basics regarding what you said on stage. Half hanging out of you. I mean, should I tell them? Probably fair to know their son's an ugly little bum boy. It's the
Wow.
least you deserve for all...
Martha got my number. How the f could I let her get my number?
How did she get your number? Well, I guess it's easy to find. Everything's online these days. But just block her, you know. She doesn't have that much money. Eventually she'll run out of money and she won't be able to call you from new numbers.
I don't think your dad looks like the accepted type.
No, I don't think he does.
I just had to get to my parents before she did.
Video of me that's been going around online.
No, Bear, I'm not on social media anymore. And your dad
Isn't a moron.
Lovely.
I confess a lot of things. I don't really know anything anymore, but I'm trying to, you know, get through it. I don't think I'm straight anymore. I think I'm probably like bisexual. Maybe it's a journey. Anyway, but it's one that I need to go on with your support. These past few years have been really difficult.
His mom is great, but I mean, his dad is too, but it's in his own way. You know what I mean? I wonder how he's gonna react.
Can't handle it anymore. Keeping it in. I was raped by a man.
Oh my God.
I'm fine. I guess I never wanted you to know because I didn't want you to think less of me, you know, as a man.
Oh, Donnie, of course, sweet. You're our son, whatever happens.
I just feel less of one.
Oh man. Oh,
What did happen? You weren't.
poor soul.
Would you see me as less of one?
What?
Would you see me as less of a man? I grew up in the Catholic Church.
Sorry, I don't understand.
He was molested by the priest.
Jesus.
Oh, that's why he's so tough.
I don't know what to say.
Oh my
You don't have to
goodness.
say anything. Just know we are always here.
Oh, he's got tears in his. Oh no! Oh well, okay, well, there goes my tears. To see a stone cold man like that. Oh, my voice! Oh no! Is he gonna hug him? Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry.
I slept 12 hours that
So
night.
many horrible people in this world, man.
I felt lighter somehow. Sleeping by the sudden peace I found within myself. I spent the next
I'm
week
sorry.
in Scotland with my phone off, enjoying the quiet. I hadn't felt so at ease in all my life. There was no need to be afraid.
Oh man. Being a lovely family. Oh my god, that dude looks so much like my friend.
course.
Oh man. I sure I love his dad. He's so unintentionally funny, you know. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Fuck, man, what the hell? Is Martha on the train? Don't listen to any of them, just take it to the police.
She's ringing me now, literally, as I stand here.
I can see that, miss.
So what you're saying is I can call anyone I meet as many times as I want, as long as I withhold my number. I'm free to do as I please.
Not planning to, are you?
No, I'm not planning to. I'm making a point. This behaviour shouldn't be allowed.
No, it shouldn't.
How'd she get your number anyway?
She'd stopped emailing, so I sent an out of office and it must have replied to her.
It's got to hurt, giving it away so easily after managing to keep it from her.
Okay.
Mark down moments where she says something threatening. She's leaving you numerous voicemails a day. Chances are there'll be something there we can use.
Oh.
Insecurities, our fears for the future. The same things at night which kept us from us. The way she managed to distract me from all the things that I'd lost.
Oh, no.
And your family, you keep your trap shut, yeah? You're on your final warning. I mean it this time. Because I've got a raging PMT where I can just about stab anyone in England, in Britain. So you better watch what you're saying, because maybe one day I will stab someone.
Martha was arrested the next day and charged with 3 counts of stalking and harassment.
All right.
Stand up, Miss Scott.
Finally,
You were
man.
charged with the harassment of Mr. Donald Dunn between the dates of the 14th of August 2015.
2 years.
Are you guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
You are charged with this March 2017. Are you guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Charged with the harassment of Gerald Dunn.
Got to say it, what, 3 times? Oh, these are different people, sorry.
And the 22nd of March 2017. Are you guilty or not guilty?
Guilty. My little reindeer.
The sentencing report, you will...
Rise.
This actress is amazing. He is too. Like, she can really make you feel bad for her, you know, in these moments. And then enrage. And in other moments, you know.
9 months in prison, and a 5-year restraining order was issued that same day.
Written quite a bit. Deleted it all. He's gonna write his story, like the show. It'd be very therapeutic to talk about it or write it or, you know, to express yourself.
Oh, it's Martha's stuff. I'm still trying to make sense of it.
How's that going?
I'm getting close. I've split them into all these folders, capturing all their different emotions. I've been doing it for weeks now, and there's still a ton I haven't listened to yet.
You look awful.
I feel awesome.
How's the comedy going?
I've given up. Nothing like getting everything you want in life to realise it's not for you.
I want you to move back to my mum's place.
I can't. I've signed a lease here.
No, I'll pay for it. I can't have you go on living like this, having gone through all of that. That video, Donnie, it really upset me.
Yeah. Upset anyone, really. Anyone with a conscience.
Does it feel?
Yeah, familiar.
We know if you need anything.
They're matching. They're twinning. Why? Why? Come on, man. Why now? Ah, boy.
I left a little something for you in the cupboard, along with a couple of bits and bobs I found while I was clearing out your room.
It's a proper condom. Oh, the jacket for this. Yeah, her son. It fits. It's the right fit. That jacket is fire, though. Hangman Harry, I think, or something. They're just gonna bring back.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a cat.
I saw your video, by the way. I thought it was brave. Really brave.
Thank you.
You should come back and work with me. I don't know. I'm sort of not really.
It'd be terrible. We're staffing up at this very moment. You'd be paid.
You can accept?
I'd love that.
Wow. Oh, poor baby. Complimentary. You gonna listen to all the compliments?
I think you've got a great jawline. A lovely smile.
Hi there. Hi. Yeah, I'll have a vodka Coke, please. A double, thanks.
And I suppose brings me to the baby reindeer thing, as I think you're probably wondering. Basically, I had this wee cuddly toy when I was young. Went with me.
Oh, they're doing the Zoom. I love this Zoom.
I think it was Christmas time. So photo of me sitting with this paper hat on my head and this baby reindeer beside me. Reindeer was this cuddly, fluffy thing. Big lips, huge eyes, and the cutest wee bum. I still have it to this day. You are the spit of that reindeer.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
It's $7.25.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. I think I've left my wallet at home.
Don't worry about it. It's on me.
And it's a vodka Coke! Just... At least not Diet Coke. If you or someone you know is struggling, information and resources are available at www.wannatalkaboutit.com. Please go to it or any of the resources that you know of or have available. Please do it. Please. Oh, wow. This was such an amazing show. Like, I'm impressed. It is so well written, so well shot, so well acted. It's amazing, man. It obviously the content of it is the most important thing, which is dealing with a topic that is very sensitive and dark and very, very enraging, very emotional. But I like the way that they did it in a very, very realistic way, and they didn't glamorize it, and they kept it real. They kept it how it is. It's making me think who these people are, honestly, because it's making me angry, you know, but yeah, that's not what this is about. I don't think, at least. Yeah, this was a great finale, a lovely finish there as well. I love the father coming clean and accepting him, you know, because I was so interested in his reaction because of the way he is. But then we learned it with just that one line, or maybe two lines, but just that moment, we learned so much about the father, and it all then makes sense, like why he is the way he is, why he's so tough. And I mentioned this previously as well, that just because he's so tough and he's not hugging himself or not showing that affection towards himself doesn't mean that he doesn't love his son, you know. Different people show affection differently, and so that's his way. And so it was very good to not only him to open up, for someone like that to open up, it takes a lot. So he saw his son grieving and he felt his pain, and in that moment he was like, you know what, this is my son, he needs me right now, he needs the support, he needs comfort, so let me say this thing that is obviously not very comforting to me, but by saying it, it might give him comfort, and it will also make him understand that this happened and we're not going to judge you for it, or I'm not going to, because the mother wasn't, and she said it quite clearly, but I'm not going to. You're still my son. I'm still your father. I still love you. And I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about the father. The father was great, man. And then how afterwards, you know, how he showed more care, and, you know, even when they were leaving, like he kept waving at him, you know. Oh my goodness, that's a father's love and a mother's love, man. It will never not get me. It will never not get me. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah. It was a fantastic show. What else happened? The whole thing with Martha. Obviously, you can see that she did care, and in many ways, actually, she did care about Donnie, and she was just ill. She just needed help, like Donnie too. They just needed help. They just needed a little support. And when they got the support, Keelan, her mom as well, he started to do better. And it just goes to show that how much, even just a couple of sentences, just a hug or a touch can mean to someone who is going through something like this. So, this is part of the reason why I have been saying that if there's something that you can share in the comments that perhaps someone who might be going through something similar will see and perhaps find a bit of comfort in it, go ahead and do it. But of course, if you're comfortable yourself in doing that, then and only then do it. I would love to hear your thoughts on the show and as a whole, but also specific scenes as well. I loved that ending. It was such a beautiful ending because it really showcases, and it's something that I talked about before as well. It's that chance, that coincidence that it was him serving, and it was Martha who happened to be the one who couldn't afford the tea. I think it was actually, it wasn't Coke, it was tea, right? Yeah. Afterwards, then it was Diet Coke. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But he couldn't afford his drink, and if you really think about it, I mean, it could have been anyone, right? So it happened by chance. It just so happened that he was there. And again, with the same thing with Darian, it just so happened that he was the one who found that card. It could have been anyone, right? But it just so happened that it was him. Just the chance, and that you shouldn't really blame yourself. Yes, there's a lot you could have done. And for that, you should take responsibility because you have to move on. But the whole thing happening around you, the culprits, it's not you, it's them. And it could have been anyone else, All of this was pre-planned. I mean, Martha recorded everything, so of course it was pre-planned. So the Darian guy already talked about how he planned the whole thing, how many days it took, and slowly, and and it took me a second to realize. But when he went back to Darian, I don't think he went back there to find work. I think he went back there to confront it, because that's the journey he was on. He was trying to move on from this and find closure. But I think because he saw Darian and because he saw the house exactly the way it was when these things happened to him, it brought back a lot of bad memories, a lot of trauma. And he sort of froze up, like he shut down, and he just wanted to get out of there. So he just agreed to whatever he said. I think that might have been the case, and he just left. And then once he leaves, you can then see him sort of break down and sort of go into sort of a little go through like an episode, like a depression episode, and he started listening to those voicemails and really tried to get some sort of comfort in that moment. So yeah, man, it's there's a lot that they discussed: the system failing them, not being able to get the proper help for the victim, but also the culprit, because she needs help too. Spending time in jail and then just being released out in the wild again is not going to help. She's been convicted twice. She's been to jail before as well. She's just going to keep doing this. The only way to properly solve this solution is to actually get both these people the help that they need, Yeah, the way the system is at the moment, I don't think it's too well equipped to deal with situations such as this. And that is why I think this show not only is made so well, but it is a show that is actually very much needed in this moment for people. And yeah, man, it's quite a show. It's quite a journey. And I do wonder who these people are. Josh Gad is the person who created this show, so I presume it's his story, or is it someone else's story? I'm not sure. I don't know. Do let me know if you have some information about that. Yeah, man, I hope they're doing well, whoever this was about, and I hope you're all doing well. And if not, then I pray that your situation becomes better very soon. And I wish you all the best in life, and I hope you enjoyed these videos. If you did, drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, like I keep mentioning. I'll mention one more. Comment below and let me know what you'd like me to see next, movies, shows, whatever, and I'll get around to them. And subscribe, so then once I get around to those shows, you can get notified and see those videos, Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, hopefully. Until then, have a nice